since 2019, since before COVID, and I am going to a secret destination, so we'll tell you about that in a bit. But I do want to say that I feel so blessed because I have the entire table, and it's amazing that now I get to ride for the next, I would say, what time are we arriving? Let's see what my ticket says. We are arriving at, oh my gosh, it's a short trip, and we've got a comfortable, all right, I gave it away, my destination, but we are going to be taking a short trip to one of my absolute favorite places in Taiwan. It's called Hualien, and I'm going to take you guys around. For now though, we are going to be looking at the beautiful view. Unfortunately, it's a bit cloudy and rainy, and so the weather is super shitty, but I'm gonna capture it anyways and see if we can see something. You guys can check out the view. Ain't no rain stopping me today. So come with me, and I hope you enjoy this train ride. Actually really glad that when I got here it wasn't raining at all. Yeah. Today. And then when I came from my place to the train station, it wasn't raining, so I was like, oh, perfect. And then now when we're here, timing, I know, such good timing. I feel so blessed. Yeah. I'm so excited to do this trip. Yes. I came here because I was on the way to Japan. But because of COVID, everything got canceled, all my Airbnbs got canceled, and so I stayed because I'm like, I have a little COVID PTSD. That's why this is like my first train ride since COVID kind of opened up. I heard like the mask restrictions are gone, except for like the trains.
Today?
Yeah. Since like today, my friend told me like today or Friday or something. Yeah, like you don't have to wear any masks anymore. And I'm like,
outside?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, inside probably.
Inside probably. Like just, I think. Well, the thing is ever since SARS, people here have just out of courtesy just got used to wearing masks.
That's what I did too.
Even in Japan, right? Yeah. So I mean, and I'm used to it, but like I'm like drinking water. It's kind of annoying to have to take it off every time. So
I think it's like 99% of people they wear it outside.
Yeah.
So
well, originally people wear it because of motorcycles. You don't want the exhaust to get in your lungs and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm not used to it. Obviously.
Oh, because Montreal's no masks.
Well, we never had the mask outside. The outside mask for us is we're not used to them. Like it's we never do that. We don't have scooters or
right.
Yeah. So
it's weird.
Out of courtesy, I try to wear my mask whenever it's crowded. Okay. Just not to be, the foreigner who's like curious.
Sure.
I want to show respect to people.
That's good.
But if I'm like biking around,
no, you don't need it.
Yeah.
You haven't needed to wear a mask while you're exercising for months.
Okay. Yeah. And I understand they just opened up, right? October 15th. They opened up to foreigners.
Yeah.
So it's only been 6
So
weeks.
you didn't even need to quarantine, right?
No, not even show proof of vaccination. I didn't have to show anything.
Oh, perfect. Oh.
I got in like easy.
Perfect. They sell biandang here. Biandang means like a bento box. And they sell like snacks and stuff. But it's really nice that they bring the snacks. And sometimes if I'm hungry, I use it, but I've got my green beans, my raw vegan green beans to eat. Anyways, thank you for that. So you were saying that you just wanted to, so you haven't had to quarantine?
No. didn't even have to show any proof of vaccination. I am vaccinated.
Yeah.
But
3 times, twice.
yeah. And I was expecting to have to show proof.
Yeah.
We did not.
It's so amazing. I'm so glad that they like opened the country because honestly,
That's great.
I feel like we're checking the tickets. Sometimes. No, check now.
Very chill.
No. It's
Very chill.
yes.
Taiwanese people are very nice.
Yeah.
Like, I've traveled extensively in China.
Oh,
It's very, very different.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to go to China. I don't want to. I know. People, I was at the airport in like Hong Kong, and they were so rude to me when I spoke Mandarin. They were like, "What is your like fucked up accent?" And I'm like, "Jesus, so mean." Like I'm like trying to learn here, and it like made me feel so like ashamed of my skills, and I'm like, ugh, whatever. But
Did you learn Mandarin growing up? Or?
no, I never went to China. I mean, I went to Chinese school when I was very, very young, and I quit in like in the first grade. So like when I was like 5 or 6 years old, I quit. So no, never really had any professional training. I was really good, but I didn't want to wake up on Saturday mornings, which is when Chinese school was. It's like Chinese Saturday mornings between 9 and noon, and I'm like, that's so early. I just want to sleep, and I want to watch cartoons. Like I want to watch SpongeBob SquarePants. So I don't want to go to Chinese school. So I like pleaded with my parents, and they obliged. So both me and my brother are Chinese the same because we quit Chinese school at the same time, and we were in the same class. So yeah, I never had any formal training. My training is life.
So you were born in LA.
Yeah.
Your parents, did they live here or did they live in mainland China?
In there, not here.
Here.
They're fully Taiwanese.
They're from what?
Yeah.
Born and raised when?
That's why it's a special place for me.
Do they consider themselves Taiwanese or Chinese?
Taiwanese. I'm not Chinese. If anything, and people get this wrong, but I tell people I am more Japanese than I am Chinese. I'm not Chinese at all. And it's weird because like, politically, people will have this debate or whatever.
Until like older people here, they still call themselves Chinese, right? Because their families used to live in China. And younger people, apparently they won't talk about it.
No, because my family's also like really old. We don't consider ourselves Chinese. It's like Taiwanese. I mean, but it's different. It's like the Green Party, which is like, or like
KMT, they still say.
They say the Chinese, they want to be part of China. It's like, so it's the whole, and like my family's like really Green Party, and like we have a lot of Taiwan pride, and even one of my childhood friends also is family, very much so. We like are aligned in the same Taiwan pride, so we almost get offended by if people say we're Chinese. It's like, no, bro. It's like, if anything, I would be less offended if you called me Korean than or Japanese or even Vietnamese or Filipino than Chinese. China.
No, I understand. Yeah, I mean, like my friend Ophelia, she told me about that distinctive greens or blue. They're gonna use different words to describe people here. Like you
You
said,
mean greens or blues? Oh, you mean the
Blue
political party?
Yeah, Blue Party.
Oh.
There are people voting for the Blue Party. Like my friend, her parents, they're for KMT.
Oh, so they
They say
think it's Chinese.
because the KMT is the business
Yeah.
world, right? And the election, like the debates.
It was on the 26th. I don't know. I don't follow. I don't vote. I'm really bad. I'm really bad voter.
Yeah, I was shocked by the result. It's like,
Who was it?
the KMT, they swept all the mayors.
No way. Oh no.
And I was rooting for the Green
was that if I got the vaccine, that's why the view's nice. So if I got the vaccine, I was just scared that I would get something bad would happen. And that was just my intuition, my gut telling me. So
That's alright.
yeah,
Personal decision.
yeah. But I'm so glad that you are vaccinated 3 times, and that and that my friends are vaccinated. Did you ever get COVID?
Everyone I know
Got COVID.
Everyone.
I know a lot of
back
people.
home, everyone's got it.
I know a lot of people who got it, and then they have, still to this day, they have like these side effects, like long COVID. Yeah. Oh my god. I know, right? Oh, I love the ocean. I can't get enough of it. Even though I live by the beach, I still can never get enough of the ocean.
I'm symptom free to say.
Symptom free. Wait, does that mean you have COVID, but you're symptom free right now?
If I ever have that,
I know it's still around. It's still around. That's why I was a little shocked that they removed the masks restrictions. Because it's still around. There's still like 40,000 cases a day, right? Which makes sense. Because if you're outside and you're the only two not wearing masks. Just David and the girlfriend. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's good. Yeah. You don't think it's too... You were not bored by it at all? Wow. I mean, I love cities too. I lived in New York City for 7 years. And I lived in LA. I lived in one of the 2 biggest cities in the United States. I'm definitely a city girl, but for some reason I don't like Taipei. Maybe it's a novelty thing for you. You know what? I think for me it's because Hawaii is such a special place to me that every time I go to Taipei I compare it, and I'm like, it's not the same. Yeah, it's not. It's not nice. It's like, what is it? It's like, really? It's so dirty. There's so much trash everywhere. Taiwan is so There are lots of trees and parks, but there's a lot of trash. Next time you go back to Taipei, because you're doing like a round trip, right? So you're just, next time pay attention. Look at the ground. See all the trash that is not disposed properly in the trash cans. It's actually, there aren't that many trash cans in Taiwan. It's actually very rare.
Cleaner than New York.
Oh, New York has rats on the street.
Rats and smell the garbage. And I like the garbage truck with the music.
Oh yeah, that's really peaceful. Sometimes they play Mozart. Ooh, the rain stopped. Yay!
Yeah, there's only 10% of rain this afternoon.
Yay!
Man, what they've done with the river, it's so nice. There's a bike path.
Oh yeah,
With birds and everything.
with birds and everything. Yeah,
It's so nice.
yeah with.
Compared to the ones in like this bike ride, this was fantastic. All of that. So
You did that?
Right? Yeah. All of that beautiful bike paths everywhere. The down part. This part was also very nice.
And then where does David?
He lives here in Datong district. Near
Wait,
the-
so that's like Ximending near. Oh, that's just kind of near. Is this like near Taipei main station?
Yeah, this is main station.
So you live near the main station.
Yeah, like 10-minute walk.
Okay.
like a few blocks from Diua Street. Diua, beautiful old street architecture.
Sure.
Nice architecture. I love the architecture. Also.
Sure. Wait, what? What? It's so. Buildings are gross. I'm so opinionated.
No, they're not beautiful, but they're interesting.
So what you're saying is you can appreciate.
Some things from the 70s are cool. 80s.
Yeah.
I like it because it's retro.
Like, okay, interesting. See, I much prefer the architecture in Europe or like New York City, even really old 15th century, you know, and it's still up. But here it's just like they stick together.
It's all new, looks the same. Here, there's a bit of everything.
Yeah.
And the architecture is so diverse, it doesn't make sense. There's
Yeah.
a real building next to it.
None of it makes sense.
I like that.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, maybe you're a Type A person.
I am.
And maybe you'll get a visa, but then you'll have to. We don't have city tours here. Okay, so you're not Type
I like it when it's fresh.
Yes, because you're in Montreal, yeah. And you're in shorts too, right? Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though it's the coldest that it's been all year, like pretty much
Yeah.
since the summer. This is like today's like the coldest weather.
Do you use Celsius?
Yeah, Celsius.
Okay, it's converted.
I've fully converted many years ago. For the past 5 years, I've already converted because I left the United States in 2017 to travel around Europe.
So it's been a while.
Yeah, I fully converted. But the thing is, I'm like, it's like ambidextrous with both. So I know both the feet, inches, and then also the metric system. I find the metric system so good. I can even drive on the opposite side of the road because I like lived for a time in London. So I can even drive on the opposite side. Is Montreal left side? Normal side?
Do you use pounds?
For currency? Or, oh, you mean for weight?
Personal weight, we use pounds and kilos.
Oh,
And for height,
you use feet.
we use feet.
So you use both?
Yeah. For long distance, we use kilometer.
Okay.
For height, we use feet and inches.
Oh, so it's kind of hybrid.
Hybrid. Yeah. You know what? That's my favorite. We use Celsius for weather. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll show you.
what's your favorite kind? Ooh, the ocean.
Cashew nuts.
You have cashews.
Yeah.
Oh, yum. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, the ocean. I don't know why. I just get so giddy every time. I think I just get giddy whenever I'm going to Hualien. I'm like,
I think we can swim.
yeah.
Yeah, the tide's not too strong or the waves and stuff like that.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't been there, so we have to see what the weather's like. But why not? I mean, it's the Pacific Ocean. How are you feeling? You told me you're an introvert, so I don't know if I'm like too much.
Thanks for asking. I'm feeling great. Yeah. Excited.
I'm glad that this train is like the newer train.
They're good. They're great things. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
So much cheapest.
Yeah.
Yeah, 440.
Yeah.
For the train.
Yeah.
The lunch was great.
What'd you have for lunch?
The lunchbox with the
Oh, from the train.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're really good here.
80.
Yeah.
Very reasonable.
Yeah.
$3.
Yeah.
Food is really cheap.
Yeah. Oh my god, if you think food in Taipei is cheap, get a load of Hualien. You're in for a treat.
Really?
That's why I don't like Taipei. I'm like, the food in Hualien is so much better and so much cheaper that I'm like, Taipei is just like overpriced to me at this point. It's like the touristy thing. You pay for the real estate. Oh. 吃东西也是要吃，也是要付，你知道吗？不做还没吃。哦。You said when you're done eating, please put your mask on. So it's good that you put your mask on. Because I know earlier you were kind of like, should I put my mask on? And finally he was like, put your mask on.
I wasn't sure.
I actually really like that they ask. Because people, I feel like elsewhere, and at least the reputation that I see online, is that no one asks in the US. Because everyone is maskless and gives a shit. But here is like,
There's no mask mandate anyway.
but I kind of like that they ask. Because I don't mind the masks.
The thing is that we're delayed, like we got 7 or 8 waves of COVID already.
Yeah. So by now it's a little like the flu, right?
Yeah, and so many people died of it already. It's like, people don't care.
Because we have PTSD. We all have
What's
PTSD.
gonna happen here is that it's gonna do its attack also. So,
You mean that people are gonna die here?
unfortunately, they will be some people who are gonna die from it at some point because it's gonna circulate.
I know.
So, hopefully,
It's the thing. The problem though is that like in a lot of debate and it's a hot topic because Taiwanese people really can't afford any losses. Like we're already going extinct. I don't know if you kind of know this, but there's not a lot of Taiwanese people left. Like of like purebred Taiwanese. So it's like, and I talk about this with my friend who's Australian, and he's like, it's going to be very dangerous if COVID really, and it has hit, and it's just so sad.
it's gonna hit China very soon.
It is.
Because they're losing control of the zero COVID policy. And the elderly population there is not properly vaccinated.
Isn't Taiwan also kind of losing control as well? Like, a lot of people have already died.
It's gonna start. The
How
question
many
is,
people have died?
elderly, not a lot. But the elderly, if they're not properly vaccinated, it's not losing.
Pretty sure they are properly vaccinated.
Hopefully.
My mom only has 2 shots.
It's enough to survive the wave.
Is the wave really dangerous?
It can be if you're not properly vaccinated and if you're old or fragile
Yeah.
or immunocompromised.
That's why I try to be like first got diagnosed with this, I was in and out of hospitals. You know, I had lots of conditions. They give you a whole list of all the things, and it's just, it was really scary. But after years and years of being on all of these medications and stuff, I really had to really take a deep look into my lifestyle and change my environment. And then that's when I kind of did more Ayurvedic practices. Started with either traditional Chinese medicine or Ayurvedic practices to not boost my health, but just make different lifestyle choices to help with.
Cut sugar?
It's not really cutting sugar. It wasn't that. It was just so that I don't experience flare-ups as often. And then I guess as I started making my lifestyle choices, the sugar just eventually. I never had a sugar problem, anyways. Like my mom, she never really allowed us to eat desserts. Aside from tiramisu, for some reason that was the exception because it had like alcohol in it. So I'm not really a sweets person. What about you? Like Coca-Cola and candies?
Yeah, dessert. I love sugar.
So like cakes or like cookies? It really is addictive. No, it's not. So besides sugar, what else have you cut out?
Everything fried.
Me too.
Chips, alcohol, sodas, and I try to do at least 12 to 14 hours.
Intermittent fasting?
That's good for your digestive system.
Between night and day, you mean, right?
Like, I do 12 to 14. I know some people do 16, but apparently it's not good to do 16 hours for everyone. Like, some of it, like us, we have dinner. The correct idea can be binding.
Why?
Because your system is so fast anyways that 12 hours is enough. 16 hours would be great for you.
Yesterday, me and my past, 16. No, but you just said it's not.
No, what I've been told is that it's not a necessity.
Oh yeah, no. I don't do it like a strict schedule.
For me, 12 is a minimum.
Oh,
Like, I
okay.
do 12. Because I know that eating before bed is smart. I've noticed a difference. So I try to eat early.
Yeah,
And eat before going to bed. Like I used to eat cereals.
it's so funny. I feel like a grandma because I eat at the earliest like dinner time. I eat at like 4:30, 5:30.
Like old people.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, like in America, it's like a senior citizen.
They get a discount.
They get a discount, they go early, and I usually like eat early.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I try to do that because it's better for your skin.
Yeah,
Right? And it's better for your digestive system.
yeah.
Are you open that? Yeah, I think that's good.
Actually, our lifestyles are, that means we'll get along and we kind of, I don't drink coffee.
No?
No.
Good for you.
Yeah.
It is addictive.
I don't drink caffeine.
Good.
I don't even drink tea. I used to drink tea, but the tea that I would drink would always be lavender, rose, chamomile, things that would be calming.
Without caffeine.
Yeah,
That's good.
and without caffeine.
You drink
No,
kombucha?
no, oh my god. I love kombucha.
That's good.
It's amazing. They make it, but it's not as good as like GTS kombucha. I don't know if you know those brands. I don't know if they carry them in
No,
Canada.
it's Montreal brands.
Yeah, Montreal. So I love kombucha. I love kombucha, and unfortunately, I haven't tried making my own because it's a process and it smells really bad, and I don't have the space for it.
My mom used to make it.
But
Scurvy. Scurvy.
what?
Medusa. It's gross. When you grow your own kombucha.
Oh yeah,
you
it's
get
gross.
the-
You get this stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah.
So I like to. It's crazy. Actually, Costco carried GTS kombucha, which is one of my favorite kombucha brands, and they had my favorite like thing, and then they stopped carrying it. They were importing it from the U.S. and then they stopped carrying it. I got really sad. Yeah. And they make kombucha here. It's just not the same. It's like too light. It's almost just like it's just not real. I can taste like authentic kombucha because I have tried all of the kombuchas here.
Kombuchas, they make them very light. Just people don't like the taste.
No, I love the strong taste. In America, it's very strong. It's almost like you can get drunk on it, and that's what I like. But here, it's so light. It's kind of like soda, so I don't like it. Then it tastes like too sweet, and I'm like they add sugar, and I'm like, so I don't drink kombucha.
Very healthy diet.
Yeah, it's just I think I was just I don't know. I just have to thank my mom.
And that let you make life choices also because of your values.
Yeah, but it was never my like food diet that was helping me actually. In fact, it actually didn't help me. I just had to do this, and so I had to take it up a notch with my Ayurvedic practices and like change other things.
Your mom did a good job.
Yeah.
Not making you addicted to it.
Yeah.
Good job, Mom. What's her name?
Her name is Anne. The thing is, though, is that like, do you really believe that? I actually like think about this all the time about like childhood conditioning. Like sometimes I honestly don't even think that had I like, is it really because of my mom, or would I have made my choices myself? I think I would have still made those choices myself. Because a lot of people make, and I think it's just a product of your environment, right? So, for example, because I surround myself with friends who are like all of my friends in LA. And it's not because I seek them out. I think it's just, people like attracts like, and so like-minded people we're just attracted to kind of wherever our intentions go. And so it just ended up working out that way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I don't know.
With the diet, sometimes like parents make sure you eat healthy. Sometimes it just helps you having a good habit.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both.
Having like a sweet stuff all the time.
Yeah.
What's my name? I have my name card. My Chinese name is
It was Mao Fili, right?
Mao Fili. Wo Zhao.
Well, what?
Wo Zhao. Mao Fili. My name is Wo Zhao. My name is Mao Fili.
Well, Zhao.
Wo Zhao.
I just say 我的名字是什么？ Oh, you can teach me some French.
Well, let's give it some.
Oh shit! What did you say?
We're gonna practice French.
Please, because I actually I love languages, and I actually have a notebook of like phrases that I like to pick up. It's so cool. Because that's like the only way to learn. It's just repetition. You just gotta keep talking. So the word that I know by heart now is sortie. Because when I was in Paris, I saw it at the train station. Sortie, and I was just like, why do I told my friend Audrey, I was like, why do I keep seeing sortie? Does it mean like welcome? And then he's like, no, oh my god, it's so funny, it means exit. Because I'm like, okay, yeah, because I saw it every time and when I'm at the train. And then not just the train, like elsewhere too. So I'm like, so that's why I know sortie. I can like have that reference.
I'm gonna have to ask someone to write my name again.
And then I know like just sweet means like I am. Yeah, and then
This is French name.
Je m'appelle is also my name is. And I just know like some.
Wo Zhao?
I don't know what Zhao is.
So I'm making my little.
Oh, well, Zhao. Maybe.
Wo Zhao.
Zhao. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Wo Zhao. Wo Zhao. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle. Okay, what else can I learn in French?
Oh, there's my name card. Mao Fili. So this is one I will show to people.
Amazing. Yeah, I'll meet lots of friends here.
So do you know where we're gonna stay? Why yet?
Yeah. It's right by the train.
Where is it?
Yeah.
That's great.
We arrive in like 7 minutes.
I'm in.
No, close, right?
It's fast.
Yeah. This is a fast train.
Nice.
Not a lot, no stops after Ilan or Huotong. No stops after between Huotong, which is like Ilan, where I live, and here, which is great.
Did you try the bullet train?
I have, yeah, before. Did you?
I tried it in China, but I want to do it here too.
From Kaohsiung to Taipei? You're
Yeah,
gonna do that?
when I go back to Taipei for Christmas, I will take the bullet train.
Okay.
Because I'm just excited. You know, we don't have lots of trains in North America, as you know, right? We have
Yeah.
shitty trains.
Yeah, but I've been to Europe, and I took the train from Paris to Berlin, so I'm like,
That's nice.
yeah, it was nice. I liked it.
Yeah,
So
in
fun.
Europe,
I love
usually-
Europe. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna be. I feel like my path is taking me to Europe. Like that I'm gonna
France.
naturalize or something. Oh.
Do you snore?
No, do you?
I know.
Okay, no. Good, good. Because I don't have earplugs.
Scared you, right? No, I'm a really chill sleeper, so I don't make noise.
Oh, me too. Oh, peaceful.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good,
Like,
good, good.
I know it's not their fault, but the snores, I have an issue.
I do have an issue with them, and I'm just like,
I can live with this snore.
I can't. Hopefully, your girlfriend. Do you call her your girlfriend, or just kind of? We'll
No,
see.
not there.
Just not yet there yet. Okay.
Because, yeah,
Hopefully, she doesn't snore.
she doesn't.
Is she Asian, or is she
She's from Anglo.
back home? She has like a French descent as well. Or?
Yeah, she's Anglo and French.
Anglo.
Her mom is Anglo.
Anglo meaning
Anglophone. Canadian. From Toronto.
like where they go A, that kind like
yeah.
that.
And then, like, her mother tongue is English.
Okay. But she also speaks French.
Yeah, her French is
I
perfect. So, yeah, we're not there.
Hopefully she doesn't snore. Have you asked her? Not yet.
Oh, no, she doesn't.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, last year, like, it was in Mexico, driving alone, being inclined to meet
Social,
people
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. So,
Oh, does it kind of like? How do you feel about kind of being not necessarily attached, but you've planned these 3 weeks? Does it feel like maybe a little encroaching, or
could be.
I will try my best not to be that way?
No. It's just about her coming over here.
Oh, because there's an added like
No, you
pressure.
live here, so that's cool.
That's an added like pressure of like a relationship. Yeah, is that what you mean?
Sure, yeah.
Do you know what her intentions are?
Sure.
Likes you. She's gonna come on the bus.
no.
Oh.
It's okay. I think I'm just a bit, I'm a loner.
Me too.
I'm a lone wolf.
Me too.
So having someone,
So I can never, if I feel suffocated,
yeah.
oh, it is the one thing that is. I don't know why. And it's not. It has nothing to do with any insecurity, vulnerability. No kind of issue there. It's just
Feel pressure.
I cannot feel suffocated. And it's very easy for me to love because I believe love is fluid, but it's just if I feel like I'm being like a big brother, like watched over my shoulder, that's when you know my alarm goes off and I'm like
Yeah. What about you? What's your gossips?
What?
You have gossips?
My life is very simple. No. What would you like to talk about? Gossip. I love talking about dating and like boys and like dating and like girl like.
How is it to date here in Taiwan?
I don't know.
How's the dating scene?
I don't know.
You've been here for three years.
No, it's like it's like, I mean, I honestly don't have many friends here because I'm just like lone wolf, so I don't really And then I'm not even, like, I don't do the game down to get on Tinder. That's not my
I don't
style.
swipe.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, when I was traveling by my own, I did swipe
Okay.
just to meet people.
Yeah.
Because it's an efficient way
Yeah,
to meet people. Back home, I don't. Sometimes I swipe, sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
You never do it. Even in the pandemic, you didn't do it.
Oh.
Good for
Weird.
you.
It's just, I mean, it's not like good for me. It's
Very
just,
time consuming.
it's so tedious. And like, I find it super superficial. And it was just like, and also like lazy. Like, do I really want to do this with a complete stranger? It's different if you say we meet at the hot spring and it's just like easy. Okay, it's easy. Then there's like a little bit more like trust, and then it's just like as long as it's more organic flow. So I just prefer, and I've always just met people where I am, and so I don't use apps. I've done it, and I've made friends on it back in LA. It's it was a nice experience. It was pleasant, but I thought it was just, there was a lot of pressure around it too. I don't know if you felt like, right? Because people are like, it's for dating. So like, if you just want to be,
expectations.
Yes, and that's what I didn't like.
I agree. I like to use it when I'm traveling because it's not. There's no expectation. It's just to meet people.
Yeah.
When you use back home, then
why back home? Oh, because they know you
it's
live
more
there.
of a relationship.
Is it because when they ask and then know you live there, then they're like, oh, okay, then I know. That's why? Okay.
No, it's easier to meet people in real life. It's just that the opportunities aren't always there.
Yeah. Options are slim.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Grab my bag.
We've made it. Come with me and you'll see one of my favorite places on the planet. Okay, I'm not a singer, but forgive me. Ladies. Okay, it's right there. And of course, I have my baby with me. And I need to bring my umbrella as well. Da-da-da. Let's go. This train is actually really nice. It was so fast. But I've got the hoverboard. So we're taking the elevator. Ooh, bento boxes. We are blessed with good weather. It's not raining. It's quite sunny. Yeah. I know. I feel so blessed. Yes. And it's not too cold. That would suck.
It's 20 degrees.
Yeah, I know. train. That train is headed, I don't know, south. We're in the middle of the country now on the East Coast though. We were north, but now we're south. Well, technically middle.
3楼到了，3楼 third floor。电梯开门中，电梯开门。The door is opening.
Okay. Exit. I know.
How do you say exit in Mandarin?
I don't know. I don't know.
Sorti.
Sorti. Yeah, just say sorti.
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 So that would be the exit? Or?
Yeah. And then. Oh. Gotta show the ticket. Okay. Oh my god, it smells. I love when I arrive to my favorite place. It just smells of amazing food already. So Hualien is like a destination, like a tourist destination. And so they redid and remodeled this train station a few years ago. Yeah, it was not like this before, but because Hualien is like such a huge tourist destination.
Right.
Yeah, they really did it up. Did it up. Every time I'm here, I feel like I'm on vacation. Gotta get my hoverboard secured. Oh my goodness. I love that the weather is good today. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, these people. They're so serious. Why so serious? Why? How can you be serious if there are ducks right there? You know what I mean? It blows my mind. Okay. Do you have your phone so we can get to the? Because I haven't been here in so long.
Depende, eh?
Huh?
Depende hotel.
Yeah. Didn't I put it?
Meshi.
Yeah. So
Messi.
then, where is it? It's like so close.
It's so close.
I know.
So near.
We aren't. Okay. If you can lead the way.
Sure.
I haven't been here in so long.
Oh yeah. Messi
What?
Hotel. Your grandfather's hotel.
Your grandfather's own hotel in Montreal?
My grandfather. Yeah,
Used
sold
to as
it.
well? Also sold it? Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. So we have a common ancestry.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Did you ever work in it?
No, he sold it before I was born.
So it was a long time ago.
Yeah, he sold it like a year before I was born.
Oh, how lame. Well, did you ever visit it, and did they kind of keep anything?
I've seen it, but I haven't stayed there.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh my god.
Nice. Messi Hotel.
I mean, I love Hualien. I know. Oh, so Canadian, eh?
Hey.
What a great mother, eh? It really is. This used to be the old train station, just this area. And there was, it's just nothing. But so then they added that big platform with the 3 levels. So they really changed it up.
Good job.
Yeah. Are we going the right way? Totally. Okay. Gosh, it's so new to me. I haven't been here in so long. Everything has changed.
When was the last time you came here?
2019.
Oh yeah, you know what? Before pandemic.
Yes, before the pandemic.
Wow.
It's crazy, but so good to be back. Check it out, check it out. Whee! And I got my hoverboard. Now it's very chill, you know. It gets super busy on the weekends because this place is more of a weekend area.
Yeah.
So, but it's super
Get away, eh?
Yeah.
People from the city come here.
But I prefer weekdays because then you get the locals.
Chill.
So chill.
I can't imagine. Like,
It's just such
yeah,
chill vibes.
buses.
Yeah, it's not just the buses. It's like the hotels they filled with buses because a lot of people like to take tours and they like to come from.
Let's talk in this hotel, eh?
Yeah. Snacks. These aren't the snacks that I'm going to take you to, but oh man, there's seaweed. Oh shit, there's seaweed. Oh, I need to find that seaweed, wherever that is. But so this is a really famous mochi place. That sign, that's like a yellow sign with like the guy wearing the red stuff. The weather is quite warm. I'm so blessed. I was not expecting this because I was expecting rain and clouds and all of that. But way out here. Super nice. A lot of people use these cars, little like old people cars, since they can't ride a motorcycle. And they do that because it's a lot easier for them to get around town that way. My umbrella. Whoa. I believe that sound is like a military thing. Yeah, there you go. We do military training here. We still have to do military training to defend ourselves from China. But I love the sound. And so I totally don't mind it. In fact, I like it. I find it quite peaceful. And did you see the plane? Did you see the fighter?
That's a fighter's plane.
Yeah, there's a military base here. Yeah. I actually kind of find the sound soothing. I don't know, like, maybe. Where's, you see it? I think it should be right around. I want food. Do. It's so chill here. God, I forgot how chill it was here. My goodness. But I love that it's like you know, it's a city, so it's like a lot bigger than where I live, but it's a lot smaller than Taipei. So it's just like super chill beach vibes, which is just where I'm at. And I have arrived at my destination. And so I will see you guys on the flip. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. And I'm so excited to take you along with me. So thank you so much. I love you. And thank you for watching. if you like more of this kind of ASMR, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Toodles!